Alright, so I just figured I'd give you all a little update here on what's going on, a little bit that I've got done here recently. It's nothing special really, but I've been doing a little bit of extra work. So I told you about, I got the pump turned on. You can hear it running in the background over there, but just the other day I went ahead and I glued up the PVC line to come across here. This will be the main drain. And you can see I came out with it and then I turned it down with a tight 90, and I did that to keep the plumbing in a little bit closer to the framework. If I had just done a flat sweep out, sanitary tee, it had such a wide sweep it actually made it stick out about 2 more inches. And with us being real tight on space, I want to keep everything close. So, and that works well. It drops it down below the tank level, helps it draw a little bit off the tanks. But I just glued that up real quick just for fun. Got the fittings all put on. Just a 2-inch coupler there. And then I'll put another 2-inch coupler here, probably right at the corner of the tank, and then the pipe will come over and it'll sweep up into my swirl filter, which you'll see in a little bit. But the other thing that I've done is started framing up all the stuff where the tank base will go. So I'm doing it like this because I want the top of the blue barrels to be equivalent to the top of the tanks. That way I know the whole system, that if the pump shuts off, everything just stops moving. I don't have any lower level to where I could, you know, draw a siphon and have a water truck spilling over. So everything just stops moving. So these barrels then sit up on the stand, and the stand is nothing fancy, it's nothing special. I just cut 2x4s, and I notched them to go around the bottom piece, so they do get a little bit more bearing stress there to help support things and not just riding on the screws. But then I just put 2 cross frames there the barrel will sit on. So, you know, I put 2 more here and 2 more here and 2 more here, and I'll have a total of 4 barrels. So the fluid will come in, it'll come up into the swirl filter on the front, and I want the swirl filter in front so that I can drain it the easiest and access it to work on it if I have to, you know, drain it out or flush it. And then it will either go back or to the left. I haven't decided yet, to go into the swirl filter, or sorry, not the swirl filter, the biofilter. And then the other 2 tanks will serve as just sumps, just extra volume. So kind of thing, I want to do the biofilter in the back. It'll be full of rolling K1. We should never really have to access it to do anything, so I'm okay with it being back there where I don't have to see it or mess with it. And then have these other 2 be the sumps, and that way I can come in if I need to put a heater in one, or I need to put a submersible pump or something in one, you know, I can do that. But other than that, the drain out of the sumps will actually come out the bottom, and then in this extra space down here, I'll go ahead and put the pump in, and the pump will, it's external pump only. I'll show that to you guys here in another video, what the pump is that we got. But it'll be below the totes, or below the sumps. That way I have a flooded suction on it, so the pump can never lose its suction and, you know, then run dry and burn up the motor. So from the pump, then we'll come back up the wall here and run across the top of the wall and just spill back into each tank as necessary. So, you know, a little bit of progress. Nothing special, nothing fancy, but it's coming along. So, yeah, stay tuned.